Before you go any further, please know this video contains mature language not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, we are back again.
Danganronpa.
Fifth trial is 2 hours long.
Oh my god. Alright, I suppose we should point out at this point, just like we did in the last PlayStation, we've discovered we've lost more footage.
Yeah. No, we didn't lose more footage, that's the thing.
We've lost more audio.
We lost the footage. I mean, we can't use it. Just
Well,
because we have footage doesn't mean we can use it for anything. We lost it.
The Chapter 3 investigation. Just for the purpose of knowledge. That's that. Let's go.
Right. We don't friggin' know who this is. Of course we don't.
RIP that person.
Not Kyoko.
Okay. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what,
It's Kyoko.
I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the future at the garden. Nice!
Nice!
Nice.
Alright.
It's probably Makuro Ikuseva.
Yep. Probably mustard, ink stain.
I just need to do what I always do.
Check
Examine.
the hand in a moment.
There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this...
This music is hype.
It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded.
Well, yeah, how'd you come to that conclusion, ding dong? Yeah?
Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury?
No, it's the other
By the
thing.
way, this knife, it looks really Oh my god.
Don't be an idiot, Naegi. Be
Is
smart,
he...
please.
Oh my gosh, Naegi, come on with this.
I have to see this again.
This is literally like the 5th time we've seen that screen.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Stop it. You have to be memeing.
I'm literally I was laughing so hard that I couldn't get sound to come out at first. Oh my god.
What was that?
What was that?
Just skip all over the repetitive dialogue.
I'm not dealing with that. Okay, huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails.
That's too good.
Oh, these are fake nails. And they're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. They're fake.
Nice.
Fake nails.
There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. Oh, wait, no, he's thinking.
It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. I don't know what a dog is.
Oh my god.
Looks like a picture of some strange creature. It says wolf and bark.
The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it.
We know.
Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right?
That is what... Okay, whatever.
The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally
Blackened.
also the
mouth.
top half of the body is wet.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Captain Freaking Obvious.
Is it wet, really?
Gotta remind you.
You might have forgotten, dude. Nice.
Nice.
The fact he said there's nothing strange about it, there isn't, right?
It has to do with the
There is
sprinkler
something
system.
Yeah.
Step away from the dead body.
These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt.
What is that supposed to be? Wait, no, I'm actually lost. Do the do that
Nice.
repetitious thing you do, game.
The one time you didn't know what it meant. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
Are you?
Saw it somewhere else. Where did we see that?
I keep thinking it's the fire grenades. It's like, oh wait, no, this isn't the right game.
Oh my gosh, Purple. Doesn't even look like the fire grenades.
It's
Oh.
red.
Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was a ghost. Yes, I remember.
I was stabbing you.
There's also a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood.
I think I recognize where that knife came from.
They kind of look like the person standing over my bed.
Yeah, last night I could have sworn I saw someone that looked just like that. Here's a flashback.
It's really strange.
It's really strange.
Oh wait, no, we lost that joke. It's very unusual.
Oh god, we lost the strange joke! Ah!
We'll replicate it.
Wow, thanks! That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Now, could you explain to me that person you saw last night?
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me. It'll help me in therapy, too. So thank you, too, therapist. Nice!
Nice!
Alright. Hey, it's Exploder!
So, who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to paint anymore.
I mean, it's not bloody, it's just, charcoal.
It's not nasty.
Talk to me, I have insight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
11 o'clock right now. See, that's an insight.
Okay, and?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help you remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know? Oh, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
Great. Never talk again. Nice!
But I got insights.
What? No, I... What? Whatever. Okay.
Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Action.
What do you want to talk about?
Me. I'd like to hear your alibi. I want to talk about you.
Alibi?
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
If he does another freaking flashback.
Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night.
But then I saw someone in my room with a knife.
But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime.
How can you know that for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden soaking up nutrients in the dirt, so I figured he'd be
So
here.
what you're saying is that you were in the murder scene during nighttime when the murder took place.
And I can confirm that when I arrived late last night, there was nobody and no body here.
So you were the one.
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden, because I assume this is the crime of the scene of the murder.
The crime of the scene of the murder.
However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, which I just realized...
Sounds like a Narnia book.
You know,
The Chronicles of Narnia, the crime of the scene of the murder.
it just occurred to me that Hiro is a combination of Hina and Toko, because Hiro has the O at the end of Toko, but the HI at the beginning of Hina.
That's some pretty awesome insights.
All those insights.
All those insights, dude.
We were in the gym together the entire night. Get it ripped! Ugh!
What?
Banging.
Wow.
Whoa!
Once I found here in the garden, I uprooted him and we immediately went to go get taken.
Uprooted him, huh?
At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma.
Oh, you got Monokuma involved too?
As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. That was awkward. In other words, all four of us have an airtight alibi! The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kirikiri.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kirikiri,
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
also when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. What? But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you?
I'm telling the truth. I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
What? Now what? What now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here.
What? Now what? What now?
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad,
What?
isn't
What?
What
Nice.
now?
What now? What now? Now what? What now? So what?
it? There's nothing nice about what just happened.
The what? The what? And the what robe?
Yeah, count.
Monokuma flower.
The Monokuma flower!
Yes, okay. Then why would... whatever. I think I know what I'm going to go see. Yeah. Oh, 7:30. Huh? Hold on.
So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet.
Which would mean that the murder must have taken place.
Nice! After 7:30.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I was right to count every chicken!
What?
Yes!
What's going on here? What the freak?
You took one of my chickens!
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you asked. Vindication is going on here, my good friend.
My God.
Making up for the one time you tried to walk right past the evidence.
Of course, they were precisely 5.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Oh, hey, look,
right?
you didn't need to count them. Because he just told you anyway.
What's wrong?
I thought there were 6.
Purple!
There's only
I could have sworn
4.
there were 6 too, to be honest, but whatever.
I think there's 6 in the anime.
Oh
I
my
don't know why
gosh,
they would
there
change the number.
are only 4 chickens here, so now we're 1 short.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Oh, my chicken!
Are you telling me the murderer was a chicken?
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
Oh, so you were here nighttime too? Everyone was here at nighttime.
Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
And my life!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single lag happens, I can't finish it in the sentence. If a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
Brain was unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and
Like how that
focus on the
sentence
problem.
wasn't finished, am I right?
Like one of the chickens disappear.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Nice!
That's a rooster.
Look, it's the missing chicken. He's right there. He's the truth bullet.
Yes.
Alright, Oh, here we go. Yes. Let's go inside.
This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed.
Is this a trap? I mean, a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. Could be related to the case, player. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime.
But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Nice!
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 That's the one
Neat.
thing in here that concerns me. Leave. Yep. Let's go.
I think I've checked everything I need to in this area.
But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I wish that I could have an obnoxious flashback. So that I can figure out
The
where I need
one
to
time
go.
it doesn't spell it out for you.
Is that corpse really Kirigiri? If that's true,
Oh.
my God.
You gotta edit in like a counter for every time it shows that.
Ah! Now I'm obligated
Your
to.
go-to joke is always a counter.
They're really funny.
Yeah, I like counters.
Okay, let's wait. Key to our room. Barracuda has it.
I thought I was
Okay.
gonna splash again.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key.
Hey, Barracuda.
Do you have an alibi, you insolent flea? I want to hear it later at the class trial.
Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kirigiri's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. What? If I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Let me go with you.
Then, will you go with me to the murder scene prom?
No. Depending on my mood, I may or may not go with you.
Come back later, huh?
Oh, Bianchi's great.
Great. Alright, I'm gonna go check out the one area. Which I don't! No!
Alright, so we're look at the thing again real quick. Can you go back and look at the thing? Actually, no, it might show you on your map. Is there an exclamation point anymore?
Let's see. Well, there is
Oh.
in the gym.
Is it one in the
Probably
gym?
that wreckage of Monokuma.
But it's black and
Maybe.
red.
Yeah, it looked like a panel or something, like a metal panel.
It's internals, or it'd be part of his eye, you know, black and red.
It didn't look like that though.
Monokuma's lane dismantled on the floor, but
I figured it wouldn't be here.
you know?
Oh, nope, that's what you are right.
I just name him over.
Yeah, whatever.
You are absolutely correct.
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that.
There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden.
Or nice!
Nice.
Looks completely different there though.
Alright.
Like the red part looks the same, but it's like on a rock instead.
Seriously.
Back to the garden. I miss Taka. I miss doing the Jimin voice. That was
And
fun.
Taka was terrible.
Come on, Barracuda, please, 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 please.
I wanted to check out Kirigiri's room.
Oh, he's like our little like
Let's
we're like
go.
a dog, and he's like our owner.
Wait for me, it's an adventure.
He's the heir to our bud.
Don't.
Don't remind us of that awful movie.
It was a great movie.
It was alright. I
That
really
was-
liked the,
Awful.
It made for a very good viewing sync. I like wrapped up, or I haven't completely finished it yet, but I worked on that today.
oh sweet!
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
This is one of my favorites, I think.
I've never been in a girl's room before. Now it's
That's a
open.
lie.
Oh, looks like it. Thanks.
Wow, you're giving him a lot of credit there, Purple.
Sayaka.
Oh, there. Yakia voice.
Oh yeah, I guess
Oh.
you were on Sayaka's.
So, this is Kirigiri's room.
It looks exactly like every other room.
Ooh.
There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration with a 6.
6.
What's that? What purpose does it serve? Give it to me. I love knickknacks.
I think it's probably a key to Nangu. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wanted to know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. I don't like.
I don't
being
interact
seen.
with the public.
I don't like being seen in public or in a
They're
bath.
beneath me.
Stay away from me.
It's
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
Really? What?
A locker, you idiot.
The dojo? Let's go
Nice.
to the dojo.
Nice.
Oh. Wait.
Oh. Oh. Hey, look, the door looks like it's freaking off its hinge.
Yeah,
it might
seriously.
just be a modeling error or something though.
Maybe I can get a coin.
Look at that door.
Yeah.
It's like it goes to another dimension.
Okay, well that's about it. There's like literally nothing. I have checked everything!
Talk to Byakuya.
Byakuya?
Yeah.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Her herself?
I just thought we might find a clue. You know? Something that might help us understand her. Personally.
Come on.
You can never understand her. You're below me. I'm not your chaperone. Oh my gosh, this is a waste of my time.
Sorry.
Regardless of the planet poking at random.
So quick to anger, Byakuya.
Shut up! You're doomed! No matter how much I imitate. Surely you have something more concrete.
You jumped
Something...
I know.
He's becoming a Halloween monster now.
Oh yeah, the letter.
Ooh.
Only open it if something happens.
Found it.
What is it? Give to me. I love envelopes. Nobody ever sent me an envelope when I was in juvie.
She gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Well, something has certainly happened. Open it. Let me see.
Okay.
I opened the envelope and I looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper.
Under the sheets?
Oh, I was hoping for something way more romantic.
Not the 3 words I bet he hoped to hear.
So this is in there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Under the sheets. What could it mean?
I mean, you look under the fucking sheet.
Could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of
No.
didn't expect to find anything as I lifted them up.
There's definitely nothing under the sheets.
Definitely not.
Yes. I found a crumpled up piece of paper.
It just says under the desk. But there can't be anything under the desk.
Oh shit.
Class 78 student registry. Number 78. Not 1978.
Mukorio Ikusoba.
Mustard
Soda.
ink stain bar. What appears to be... I give up Makuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it.
It was probably the other thing Kirigiri stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
Skip.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kirigiri said that death without meeting was unappalling, and this is what she left behind. Don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search, or I'll finish you.
Okay.
I made an effort to pull myself together and then looked down at the profile sheet. It's in Japanese, I can't read this. Name? Makuro Ikusaba.
Yeah.
Okay, gender female. The ultimate
Soldier? Excuse me?
Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. Ooh. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school,
the ultimate despair.
she won a survival game tournament
She
and began
was.
writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. The intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir, the dog, for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Nice!
Ah, LJ, you just revealed some interesting insight.
She
Insight.
Never. Oh?
The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like, well, once it's how different this
We've
is.
been over this, you cretins all. We have.
I never
Remember
imagined I would
what-
hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. They gave birth to Genocide Jack.
Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps' collection of battle-crazed warmongers. My father put them together. But they do have their uses. And they always get the job done. It's worth remembering. I've used their services once in 5th grade. Little Susie. She didn't reciprocate my feelings.
Little Susie.
No, not little Susie.
I threw a rock, they threw one faster.
Oh my god.
This is
Susie,
all
no.
a part of the world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Finra has already.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah!
I don't really know what a bit player is.
It's you!
Minor character.
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
Look at my pretty hands.
Uh-oh, you found her profile?
I found it.
So what if we did?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room.
That's Sakura. In case I remember her name.
Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. There's our omnivorous, you know.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am! A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order.
Of bodies.
Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
It's about genocide, Jack.
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. There, actually. One of the participants in this killing game.
It's me.
What a twist!
I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back when there were 15 people there, right?
Look at all the dead people.
Man, memories.
I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? What are you saying?
It's obvious numbskull.
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16!
16? The...
What was...
Yes. The 16th student. Mukuro Ikusaba. I gotta figure out more names. She's part of the school life, so the one making all the regulations. Uh-oh.
Why didn't you select me?
Did you say
I
something?
did. Why are you telling us this? Why wasn't it me?
Oh, well, because you're kind of a fuckboy. Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings.
Because of me.
And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Huh? Seriously? Yes.
Oh my god.
Come on! Yeah!
Okay, hold on. Before he says anything, what are you expecting to be under the glove?
I don't know! I don't know!
Alright, go ahead.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? But don't tell anyone I told you, bud. She wears at the cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
Okay.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Okay.
Ah,
Well.
nice.
Nice. I knew it! I knew there was a reason for the gloves!
I don't know which side that supports, but sure.
Listen, that means that my noticing of the gloves is a clue. The gloves were intentional!
Alright.
Yeah! Wait,
I don't know what
about something.
I don't know what that lends to, because for me, I was just like, oh, a detective would just commonly wear
And-
gloves. That's like something to do, but
and-
it's like scars.
this also proves that body isn't her. It's framed. It looks
Oh,
like
of
it's her on the
course.
offset, but it isn't her because
Of
there were no
course not.
scars on the hand, just a tattoo of a symbol with a dog. And guess what? Fenrir is a dog.
No, yeah, I said it earlier, it's freaking Macario.
Yes! Yeah! Woohoo! Score 1 for LJ!
I'm technically not gonna throw those things. I never disagreed about the gloves. I just there could be other reasons.
Blackened, buddy. Blackened. It's gonna have to do some of that.
4-1 for LJ.
0.1 for LJ.
Woohoo!
I was happy that you were able to realize that Fenrir was a dog. I was like, oh wow, that was really good.
Yeah, it's because I watched
The main
Ragnarok.
reason I know that is because of the Lego set from like who knows how long ago.
I only know it because of Fenrir Greyback from Harry Potter.
I know it from Ragnarok. So. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were gonna show us the thing again. Those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about killing it again? I was too.
Huh?
Forget about her. Let me think of our own. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. No one else is allowed to have the same thoughts as me.
His trap?
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. But he loves me. He loves me the most. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makahiro is a student here.
That's right. Obviously. Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makahiro was the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact he says that proves that Makuhiro's connected to this case.
Yeah, she's the freaking victim.
That's why Monokuma revealed the exit from him. 16! He needs to make our investigation fair.
Makihiro's related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who killed.
Kirigiri. What?
That would explain why we have to have a class trial! If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Makuhiro is the killer? She killed Kirigiri.
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion. I've never been wrong before. We're gonna forget about that last trial. Ugh! In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began, because I'm so smart and handsome and blessed.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us,
Hashtag blessed.
I've changed my mind.
feels bad.
Oh god.
Makahiro Iceberg isn't the culprit.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I thought Makahiro, the ultimate despair, was Mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the Mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
I know. Makohiro's giving us information in order to raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. I like bold people. It makes more sense than to assume that Makahiro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makahiro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you said it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuhiro isn't the killer, then who is?
We're not here. Everybody.
I'll go to house. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming?
Oh, nice. Fast travel.
Meow.
There are wooden lockers here. They use wood-block keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses that apparently Barracuda's never been in. It looks like the key we found in Kyogiri's room really does go
I
to one
know
of these
this.
I see.
Makoto, you said the locker furthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? You can't be that stupid.
Yes.
Do it!
All their responses.
And took out the wood block and said it like Lucca eagerly accepted the key and it opened. In
Like
there
a whole
I
other
found a
language
crumpled
they've invented together.
I found a crumpled piece of paper that said, check your room. There are arrows in here. This is where Hawkeye was. You look like we're made of titanium, like Zane. Which means they're quite
Titanium
strong.
arrows.
Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Like me. Strong sticks. Nice!
Nice!
Strong sticks.
There's something else in the locker. Check
Like-
it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
Ball of duct tape. I wonder what that
I ain't
was
worried
used
about
for.
no sticks. Check it out.
Check it out. It's a blood stain. Check it out. I ain't worried about no blood stain. Check it out.
This
Under the
duct tape-
sheets. Check it out.
Now, is it possible that those sticks are the same kind of things that killed Junko, or
No, those
Or
aren't
those
the
spears.
that gun- Yeah, no, it was like
The-
full-on spears that killed Junko.
Yeah, the spears that killed Junko are like really thick.
got it?
That's all the locker has to offer. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
I'm just thinking back to that other trial. I never want that to happen in my life again. Look at those hiding the items. They're clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps...
Barracuda?
Get it. Shut up. Stop looking at me. I'm glowing. We need to go to the next location.
What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Oh no! No.
Research time.
No. I don't want
Yes. Tell us, Teacher Byakuya.
Come along, we're going to the library.
The one room.
to. Are you
The
talking about
archive!
the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to, like about Genocide Jack.
Let's go.
We don't have so much time before the
Oh my
trial
God.
begins. Let's go.
PTSD. I'm about to get triggered.
Not again.
I want to tell you about the lizard people.
Oh no!
Believe it
That
or
we
not.
don't want this chapter so long.
There was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Barracuda seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. And went straight to the
Of
shelf
course
in
he
the
would.
back. Ah, here we go, my favorite part. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
It's Japanese.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
French.
Dude, you guys know French, right?
We.
Ah,
Come on, read
sweet.
it,
Okay,
Chris.
we got a French person here.
See.
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Ah, dude, actually, I do know some French. Sacre bleu, we surrender.
Wow.
God.
Or whatever, I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Oui, oui. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Look at him bowing before me. This is the proper way of things.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Unlike military contractors.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're right. I'm sorry. I mean, he's center focus. Good.
Unlike military contractors, oui, oui, there are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat, oui, oui. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers, oui, oui. Just like Fenrir,
Come on.
the Wolf of Ragnarok, Baguette. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and
I hope there are French
operations,
people watching right now that are highly offended.
Oh my
most
god.
of which are
Matt,
highly
I'm sorry.
classified. Sacre bleu. However, some time ago,
Oh my gosh.
they completely ceased all activity. I failed.
Croissant.
Stop! Don't join in!
At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Sacre bleu.
I'm not retaining any of this information. I'm just hearing
Rumors
it.
indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Pierre. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Baguette.
Oh my god.
What is it,
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Sacre bleu.
Freaking finished.
I don't know what you said. Can you
Finished.
translate?
I'm freaking done.
Are you speaking the French?
Well,
Alright.
this isn't our reality.
Oh no!
This isn't our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Surrender. The battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
I got a light head from that.
Oh my
I
god.
apologize to any French viewers in the audience. Oh, Jay is very
3 O's in a row.
Dude, I'm part French. I can get away with it.
That's not how that
I
works.
have French friends.
Listen, my French friends are me.
So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It said Fenrir's The Wolf of Ragnarok. It's a great movie. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that?
It was initially supposed to have a darker tone, but then they changed it to be comedic.
Roughly 75% of the film was ad-libbed. They would get a tattoo somewhere on their body.
Well, check.
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir?
I'm really glad it took us coming to the library to figure that out.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh! Oh!
Whoa.
Wait,
Yes!
Whoa.
What a freaking twist.
We hit the trial. That's it. I thought we were about to.
Woohoo!
Constantly assault
Wait, what?
organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Well, the time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go, criminal.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Let's start this like now.
Really?
Yes.
Even though there's no way we'll finish it before all just starts work, and we'll have to quit midway through and break immersion.
Yes.
Alright.
Monokuma
We'll
file
probably
number
have to end
5.
up doing that anyway.
During the
Got it.
explosion, victim's identity is unknown. Dead before the blast, victim had been stabbed through the body. They had also been hit in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The upper half was burnt beyond recognition. Upper half remained on fire and had to be extinguished, and it was wet. The lower half was not. Fake nails. Tattoo of Fenrir. Bomb fragment. Sprinklers. They were programmed to come on at 7:30. It's impossible to change. The body had to have been after 7:30 because it was not wet outside of the bucket. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes up. 7:30, Makoto and Aoi arrive at the dining hall. Sprinklers turn on. 7:30 to 9, Makoto greets the others in the gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. There's a knife. I don't know where it's from. I honestly can't figure out where it's from. I've never seen this knife before, especially not in my drawer, which would make me the primary suspect.
You know what? Come to think of it, I feel like I might have seen that knife while we were asleep.
We were in a bit of a daze, though, dude.
Yeah, we were. I don't know. Might need to see that scene again.
Tarp in tool shed. One side was wet and filthy, the other with mud and grime. The other was not. The chicken coop. It had only 4 chickens as opposed to 5. Yashiro claims that there were without a doubt 5 chickens just before the night time last night. And yet,
Shoop the coop! Coop the poop!
Thank you.
Barracuda stated there was no corpse in the garden after nighttime last night, so it would have had to have been after that. And he says that they were in the gym and none of them left alone. The corpse had a mask. Also had the sword. I'm sorry, the knife. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Makuhiro Hero Factory was the ultimate soldier, not the ultimate despair. And she was a military gal, disappeared while on vacation in Europe, and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. I feel like that 3 years later bit is important. Tattoo. Monokuma said there are 16 students. Mukuro Ikusaba was apparently one of them. And Kyogiri wears gloves intentionally, on purpose, to hide something she doesn't want to see. Look at that wording, Meso.
Yeah.
To hide something she doesn't want anyone to see.
Yeah, because scars are freaking unpleasant, you tool.
However, I realize that.
I really enjoy how vindicated LJ is for being so obsessive over these clothes.
However, Meso,
So
why is the wording in this so vague when Monokuma said scars specifically?
Good question.
Yet it is. Anyway, we found a wood block decoration in Kyogiri's room. It was a key to a locker. The locker had titanium arrows with bloody duct tape. And that's everything.
Alright.
Let's...
I have not the faintest clue about anything. Do you have any theories, Elder?
Honestly,
I'm
no.
completely, stumped about this. I know the dead body is Mukuro. It can't be Kyoko because that'd be a horrible payoff. And I'm still sticking to my theory that Mukuro is not the mastermind, but Junko is. I just don't know how that fits together at the moment. And I don't know who would have killed Mukuro except maybe Mastermind, because I know Mukuro didn't do it. I know Kyoko probably did do it. But where is she? If she didn't do it, I got nothing. I got nothing for specifics.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that if anyone was going to kill this gal, it probably was gonna be Kyogiri.
Depends on how she's involved, and we know nothing about her.
It depends on if she's on the other side of this door, really. So, here we go. And she is not.
Whoa! Byakuya and Makoto showed up together!
Where the heck have you two been? You've just disappeared without a word.
We've been investigating, of course. Alone with each other. He's my protege. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Correct.
What? Are you jealous?
She should be.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
She is.
What?
Stop talking, brace yourselves, I'll be here any second.
Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined that this was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But
God, there's so few people left.
It's very
I stood
upsetting.
there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And in 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? I can't be wrong again!
Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what?
Jesus!
No, that's Monokuma.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Did I scare you?
I demand an explanation. Why'd you waste my time? My TV shows are on!
What? I made you wait? Aww. You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Flag!
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me
you're waiting for, I'm here.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm back! I'm back from the dead to assist in the trial!
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
Yeah!
Kirugiri!
Kyoko, you're still alive!
No! That's a ghost!
Stop talking.
You stop talking!
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? Ugh!
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts up to the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kirigiri. Kirigiri!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't. Lag.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us. It means I'm so glad I changed my mind.
Huh?
He's right! Now we're gonna deal with a ghost!
I told you, stop talking.
Zip it!
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. We'll figure it all out during the class trial, where I will not be made a buffoon of again. Ugh!
Without even ever looking in the direction of Kirigiri, Barracuda stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Stay outside.
Good call! Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, the deadly one. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kirigiri before the trial started. Show me your hands, right now. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
the second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? I can go drug, however.
Oh my gosh, that's why you were late. You were out drinking!
however,
There's no cameras, no one will know. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But, if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
No.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
Okay, you're leaving the
be
alcohol outside the
In
elevator.
other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What? Nice!
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
Thanks, bestie!
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
Okay, give me bottle 1, give me bottle 2, 3, 4. We're leaving it at the door. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kiri made her way to the elevator. Just overthink what she said, right?
Oh man, I'm so hyped right now.
Stepped onto the deadly elevator, and the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, because I have sensitive hearing, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the deadly metal pressure that deadly comes with preparing for a deadly execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a deadly word. We just stood there, deadly silent and deadly still. After a miserable deadly period of time, the doors opened without deadly warning. A dazzling light penetrated
Stop
every
repeating things, it's not funny!
deadly depth of my eyes.
It's pretty funny.
But it wasn't that deadly illuminating light of hope.
The deadly darkness of despair.
Yeah.
Opposite. Blinding light.
Oh jeez! Ah!
Freak.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. You can quit puking, please. I have to clean that. Thank you. Let's get on with the show.
And so the deadly curtain opened for the deadly fifth time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly mass trial.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Lost in thought.
You don't have enough, you have to sacrifice something else for that.
Increases the time limit for each phase.
I don't think you'd need that necessarily.
Yeah, that doesn't really
Time
sound
limit-
very helpful.
Time limit has never been a concern for you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
we've
hasn't.
literally never run out of time once.
Okay, fair enough.
All
Okay,
right.
let's do it!
Let's do it! Trial time! All rise!
I know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
this
yeah.
works.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
That's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
This is your character, Messa.
There's a limit.
Oh my god.
You're only surviving guy.
Why couldn't it have been Taka?
So I just have to prove
Taka's
that
too likable.
the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
And in order to prove that, she has to take off her gloves!
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
For one thing, Kyoko was alive.
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her.
A piercing glare.
I can't
Alright, let's do it!
thinking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery.
Oh god. This is gonna be make or break
In
it.
that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
That was. But I can't prove why we're gonna be stuck here. I don't have any choice but to ask her to take the gloves off. Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Tattoo on the right hand, I think, is what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
thinking
for.
tattoo or fake nails.
Yeah, it might be fake nails because you wouldn't be able to put gloves on with fake nails.
That's a fair point.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Whoops, nope.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
Oh.
absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
You idiotic a-hole.
Just missed it.
Kyoko, okay, then prove
The dead body was.
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, it's wrong.
Easy.
Shut your face, hero!
Woo! Break.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I don't want advice from you, idiot.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Yep.
Alright, now I think it might be tattoo.
Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
There are two that are possible.
Yeah, I think it's identify the body with the tattoo.
Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so. The face was...
Because the face was
scorched
scorched
beyond
beyond
recognition. There wasn't any
recognition.
description in the... Oh, if we can't identify the body...
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
Objection!
He's not saying that. He said no, that's wrong.
Objection!
There was one clue left behind.
What's wrong,
Used
Dixon?
to identify the body.
Whoa.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, an unusual death. This I gotta see.
What the heck?
I felt a little out of character.
Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
You don't say.
Oh yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
I've never seen a
Her
dog.
master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Sure, it's a good thing she got the tattoo on her hand.
Yeah.
Not like her forehead or something.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name
Nice.
of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
What?
Hangman.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Wolf.
Yeah, well, that's so stupid.
Give me an L.
Give me
Give
a
me
J.
an L. What's that spell? Wolf. Hey.
Now I understand.
Now you understand. Wasn't that just great?
Now I understand.
The
I had no
representation of
idea
Fenrir
before.
is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
And I got beaten up by the Hulk.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki.
Excuse
and
me?
a female giant.
What?
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo? Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What? Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the Mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
Shut your face,
That means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
What if Kirigiri is the ultimate despair?
That'd be an interesting twist.
Kyoko got it wrong?
Huh.
Who was she? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the
Shut your
headmaster
face.
has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh man, that's like sticking your hair on it, dude.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I mean, he says that, but to be fair, we did just get the reveal of a 16th student, so it's not total. Okay, never mind.
Only 16 students part in these events.
Seriously?
Plus, they've hinted at there
One of
being
us killed
16
Mukuro?
students the entirety of the game.
Fair enough.
Who did it?
Yeah, that's true.
Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible
What if it's
suspects.
Barracuda? Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Doubt
I'm
it.
sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
Well,
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Objection!
Well,
I am.
Before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
What? Wow.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it!
That is a large
The body must
window.
have been discovered at 9
Yeah.
a.m. Since
It's
that's
no
when
good.
Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Skip.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me,
Man.
I was already asleep before nighttime hit. So I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Yeah.
Some bad business.
Man.
Exploded body analysis.
so
or sprinklers. Either one of those.
Yeah, I'm thinking sprinklers because to determine the time. We know exactly what time the sprinklers went off. Oh, let's read
And
the
9
back.
o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections...
It has to be
now would
7:30.
Yeah, I'm thinking sprinklers at 7:30.
We've established
Yeah.
a time that took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh.
Nope.
Maybe it's the body analysis?
Maybe.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And the cook...
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
No.
Nope. Okay, so let's rethink here. Could it be 10? Our options are 10 o'clock to 7:30. One of those numbers are wrong. We have evidence that proves one of those are wrong.
Between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah,
Can you go through your bullets again?
to 7:30.
Fragment near the body.
That's more than enough time
Sprinklers.
to commit murder, I should think.
Exploded body
So Makoto,
analysis.
if you
Fake
have
nails.
any
Tattoo on the
objections,
hand.
now would be the time.
Huh.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
But imagine
Yeah,
it'd be.
from 10 o'clock.
Wait, let me try something.
That's more than enough time to commit. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Is there? There's got to be something that proves that we have more.
It took
That we
place somewhere between
have an
10
alibi.
o'clock at
Fragment
night
near the body.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm running out of
Purple
time
Mesa,
here.
do you guys have any ideas?
Say that's purple. I have no idea.
I have the guide up, so yes.
Alright, just give us an answer.
Okay, you shoot 10 o'clock with sprinklers.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was just thinking
We've
about that.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock
We had the right
at
bullet, not the right time.
Yeah, that was my next attempt. So, some of these are really tricky.
Yeah.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
You are such a pervert, Toko.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
The mouth down south. Oh my god.
Don't reflect on it, please.
Oh my god.
You're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I can understand why she doesn't figure, why she can't figure this out, because she wasn't there for when we put the body out. What?
Wow, she's very passionate about this.
Nothing. I hate you. No.
I admit nothing? What? Can we reflect on that?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No. You don't know anything.
That's some strange dialogue, that's for sure.
Don't go whack.
I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you.
Stop saying it.
I admit nothing.
I don't know anything.
Final strike.
Choose the bullet.
Say it wasn't the sprinkler.
What?
Nope.
You played yourself. You played yourself.
That's it.
Dang.
Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Alright,
How can you say it wasn't the
body before the explosion?
I tried that first.
Oh no, you got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I tried the first time, because it makes sense, but...
I guess, yeah. Alright, well, we got it anyway.
What
Who
the body
cares?
was like
Yeah.
after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
I like how that's no longer a freak-out scenario.
Yeah.
Right,
The top half
yeah.
of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
I agree.
Move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
Yes, we know.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Wow.
The only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Yes, he just said that, idiot. What do you mean the Maku's killers? No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd
That's...
just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Hold up, what?
So are you
What's a
saying
twist?
You're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think
God, I'm so engrossed in this, I can't even make any commentary.
Sam, I'm just like paying attention.
I'm
Sorry,
not the
audience.
only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still
How
insufficient.
dare you!
What?
Kyoko, what?
Killers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Why you gotta sell us out like this?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
You traitor.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
You.
Wow.
You're evil. Why would you want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now.
It's because you tried to take her alcohol away.
That it was used the way Kyogiri said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body.
Wait, something's not right.
The blood was still fresh.
And what might that be?
Okay, come on. Come on! Let's do this! A lot of dead
Ultimate
people.
backstabber.
Body before the explosion.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No, it's not kind of protection.
Rip.
Shoot!
I think that's right, just wrong truth bullet.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected since it was facing down toward the body. Of course it didn't get dirty!
Oh.
I'm gonna take a chance.
By covering the body with the killer prevents.
So the reason that because the spring, but the underside, it was totally it's because that side,
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty!
Yeah.
no,
Fair enough. Lesson learned. Never think it's that easy.
Yeah.
actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
What, Nimbusel?
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they
What
go?
the?
Oh.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
It's actually smart thinking.
That's what Hifumi did, right?
No.
When he pretended to be dead?
Rip you
No,
for me.
that's not what happened this time. The killer got the
Oh.
blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken!
Oh, chicken, no!
Chicken, wow!
Chicken blood?
Chicken blood?
If you had told me at the start of this Let's Play that would be a quote, I wouldn't have believed you. Could it have been chicken blood?
There were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd
It's
be
so
done in no
complex.
time.
Maybe. But
I
still,
looked up how
Hina,
well we're progressing. We're getting
after
through
you
this
met
way
up with
faster than the
Makoto in
Let's
the
Player
dining
that I
hall,
watched.
Did you two
Wow.
see
We might
each
actually
other
beat
from
this in
that
time.
point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's
Oh my
not...
god!
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Not what? Whoa!
Doing, Kyoko?
Whoa! A truth bullet in the middle of a trial.
It looks like we're
Nice.
What are you doing?
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
You're serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
I'd win.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
no, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Super
For
serious?
serious?
Yeah, for serious.
Just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to
knew
the
this was gonna
Monokuma
bite
file,
us.
The knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
And
That's sweet, man.
skip.
I already know this.
It's
This is probably why we're making so much good time, because we keep skipping the flashbacks.
Yeah, because we're not idiots.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
I mean, it wasn't exactly hidden.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Are you kidding me? Yes!
We've seen the freaking image so many times! I've actually lost count.
I think we're at 7.
You know, that
I think we
person
passed
is pretty,
7.
Way more.
That person is pretty tall and the hands are a little darker. Looked kind of like heroes.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
But he's too stupid to kill anyone.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he too stupid to steal a knife?
Every time Elder's been convinced Hero did something, he's always wrong.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then
I'm not sure what to use.
Makoto did it.
Just
let's
because
hear
I
what
had
they have to
the
say.
knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
That sounds something.
That sounded
You
real
took that
sketch.
knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Oh, come on! Don't betray.
The knife we
Fragments
found
near the
lodged
body,
in
yeah, I
the
think that
same
might be
one
it.
we gave. It really
Yep.
is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it.
What if it's the new truth bullet we got? Because that's what Ace Attorney typically does. They'll like give you a new piece of evidence that immediately becomes relevant.
Nope. Okay, let's go through the bullets again.
No, I mean, just try the new thing. This guy's.
Well, I don't know
The
which one
knife
was the
we
new one.
found lodged in the dead body.
Disguised to dead body?
Same
Okay.
one we gave to Makoto.
Yeah, that's probably it then. Let's try it.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid.
If he did have that knife, that seals it. Just because I had the that automatic.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. Nice job, myself.
They
Oh,
should
he
give me
did
a.
something.
They should give me a full star back for that.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Which
Sure
is just
did.
Another piece of
You're right, sure
set
did.
By the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
So much bludgeoning.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto
And
the
there are
knife
only
as the
4
cause of
people who
death,
knew about the
then
bomb.
destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Technically 5,
Oh, hey, I have a question.
but Naegi has
It kind of goes
an
back
alibi.
to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use...
Wait a second. Wait a second. There were only 5 people who knew about the bomb, but only 1 was unaccounted for this time, and only 1 found the body alone.
Well, if you're so smart, just
You're new.
Is Toko.
I'll tell ya.
Toko knew.
Quantum particle causes atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I might be
Touch your
dumb,
face.
but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Wait, what am I telling her? Oh,
I got for the explosion. It's the bomb.
Right. It's the bomb, the Monokuma corpse.
Oh, where is that?
I mean, it's not. I think the fragment would suffice.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I don't have a corpse.
Yeah, fragment.
I got it!
Yep.
Nice.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we
You
saw
have
the
seen it
same
before.
thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
We're just going back and forth.
Hold on a second.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Okay.
All right.
What do we got? Non-stop debate. Okay.
That's not much. But it's gonna
Body
be the
before the
Monokuma file.
explosion, Monokuma file.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
She was thinking it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
That's not a contradiction.
More than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I don't want to think of one thing that could have killed her.
What?
Then shall we continue?
No, man, I was just reading the dialogue. I'm thinking.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Body
correct?
before the explosion.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Monokuma
If
file.
the explosion didn't.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that
They
happened.
hit on the head.
What does Monokuma file 5 say?
Right? And then there's
Can you F1? Thanks. Before the blast, the victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife. Scroll down.
Look.
Had fixed a metal pipe. Alright, I'm not sure then.
I think the blunt force trauma was probably what killed her.
Oh wait, you might need to like absorb one of the bullets.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright,
you have
go
so
through it
little-
real fast then. Yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she
What
was
if it's
hit on the
that?
back of her.
And more than that,
Yeah, I'd try absorbing the hit on the back of the head one.
across her entire
Yeah.
body.
And then I'm going to make it
the
contradict
victim's fatal injury
this.
has yet to be determined.
the explosion didn't
Bravo.
Well, yeah.
and it wasn't even
Knife.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Nice.
Really awesome.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Yeah, my gosh.
Then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible?
someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Right. The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh my
gosh. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty
Okay,
brain
let's
of yours.
Okay.
focus, you
Okay,
freaking
no.
idiots.
Figure out what killed her,
Ain't
right?
nobody got time for
Which just so
that.
happens we already know.
Do we?
We already know?
We do.
I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Oh, it was the titanium arrows that were tied together with the tape.
Oh!
That would explain.
Wow.
Nice. Good one.
But which one do I present?
Titanium arrows.
Okay.
I got it.
Yep.
Well,
Nice. Really good, LJ. I wasn't thinking that.
And
So.
that's what killed it.
Purple.
Purple, I feel like you're just a cheater.
Titanium arrow we
Not
found in
for
the locker in the dojo.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. I just remember the outcomes. I don't remember the details.
The culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird. Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have
Oh my gosh,
no
Toko has
right.
nothing important to say.
I'm not talking anything.
Alright, now it's the tape.
The tape.
I imagine. We'll see. Hold up.
Yep.
Yep. Bloody duct tape.
Sweet sauce.
Titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker. I have no doubt that was the murder.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
As in, it said the weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow would just be too thick.
Yeah!
Nice.
Nice job.
Let's go.
All right.
Woo!
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably
Unfortunately,
used this
this
duct tape to bind
implicates
multiple arrows
Kirigiri
together.
pretty substantially.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become
So as long as we don't get caught up in anything, we should absolutely be able to finish this by the way. But yeah. Time limit.
I'm not set up though.
You even listening?
Oh.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
How long does it take you to get set
Oh,
up?
that's a lot.
Absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Anyway.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Yeah,
You
I
know
knew
what
this would
will
happen.
if you do, don't you?
Oh, God.
To cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to
Death for us all.
Remember?
Wow.
That's very close. That's scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Yes, I know we have evidence, you ding dong.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because
What does it prove
I found
anything?
it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
Yeah, but she didn't have her key. She couldn't get into her room. Barracuda had it.
Oh. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, get wet.
Piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi. Your clear
Oh, you're
motive,
right,
your attempts
though.
to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on.
What you playing at,
This
Biaki?
again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
Yeah, she
It's
just tried to like throw me under the
There's
bus.
one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Are you kidding me?
Last
This is a different one. This is the other one.
Weren't why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
And it just now occurred to me, why
I
is your
was
tie a
just-
cube?
Protecting you.
What?
There it is. There it is.
My God.
Oh.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but
Come
this
on,
is just
come on!
plain ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Oh, yeah.
You're slipping, yeah. He's forgetting stuff.
Alright, this is gonna be our last swing, guys, so let's make it count.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Byakuya.
I don't know what his account
Absorb
is.
question.
Yeah, it'll probably be an absorb.
Oh, what's Byaku's account? Oh. Just said that. Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than any.
Master would never hide the...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dope and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Okay. I'm gonna try absorbing Bakia, Barracudas. And,
I'm not the killer. You should
and then I'm gonna have it at that last one.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yep.
Is that what you stated? You said I hid the and then left the locker key in my own room.
Dang it!
No. See, the problem is that's in support.
Let's try vice versa. Probably absorb the last statement and then presented it. There's proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need it. You need him to bring out the proof.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Is that what you're saying? You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct.
Okay.
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand. Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There it is.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Why? But why though? I don't get anything.
Barracuda.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Oh.
But
wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Because she's the one who gave us the letter.
Yeah, it was hiding there beforehand. Under the sheets.
Yeah, but she could have put it there. Because the letter could have been put there prior to this whole incident going down.
No, but she was the one who personally handed us the letter. She wrote it. She told us not to open it until something happened to her.
That is true,
Yeah.
but she also gave that to us prior to her handing her key over, yeah?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Oh, so you're saying like maybe someone knew what the contents of the letter were and like replaced the item under the sheets?
No, I'm saying she put the item under the sheets.
Progress.
Probably. No, oh.
Oh god. Is there something?
Is there some deeper meaning behind in what hidden? Dang it!
Nuts! Alcohol, baby.
Mystery of school. Stay hidden forever, huh?
So we can't vote for her, basically.
I don't know.
I trust Kirigiri. I don't think she's a killer.
What if it's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Would it be deadly? Deadly, deadly. Mastermind's trap. The victim was Makuhiro, and Kirigiri killed her. What does
Nope, too
Kirigiri
easy.
really know?
What am I supposed to do? Kirigiri's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's deadly trap.
So many flashbacks.
What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kirigiri's
Oh
lie.
God!
Run away! Yeah, that'll work.
Well,
So there, yeah, because she is definitely lying right now.
huh?
Are you telling
so
me
it's all about whether we trust Kirigiri or not?
this is a multiple choice answer? This is like a Mass Effect 3.
There are 2 different endings to this game.
Crud!
Oh God!
No!
No, like.
I only know one of the endings.
PC it to me, Roar.
We know the same ending.
No, like which answer goes to which. Cause
Well,
Oh, I don't know which answer goes to which ending.
Meso,
if
we have to decide.
If we pursue the lie, then that's gonna out her, and then people are gonna vote for her, and she's gonna die, whether she actually killed the person or not, because then her alibi or her rationale will be toast. If we let it go, she will be safe, but then the suspicion will fall onto us. And could we potentially find another way to refute that?
They won't let me save.
Oh God.
Wait, I mean, I saved right before this, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
you
really matter.
already, you already saved.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think Kirigiri killed her.
I don't know.
think she did that.
I don't know.
That's too easy. The fact that that's been voiced to the audience, like Mukuro is dead and Kyoko killed her, is that really all it is? Means that's obviously not all it is. So,
I mean, listen, if there's one thing that I have learned by playing Ace Attorney, it's that pursue the truth and things will work its way out.
yeah, you must have forgotten the second game.
Listen,
there was a moment just like this, and we had to let it go.
Crud! Ah!
Remember Case 5? Justice for All?
No, I don't! It's been so long! Okay,
That
hang on,
God.
let me consult. Hey Disney, where's Elsa? I need to ask her opinion on this.
Oh my God.
Let it go? Oh, okay.
I'm legitimately unsure, but I'm leaning toward let it go.
How much do we trust Kirigiri?
I trust her because I don't
Depends
think
on your
she's...
bet, I guess.
Oh, it does!
Say
'Cause
what?
I don't believe she has malicious intentions. I think she's just trying to solve the truth of this.
Well,
school.
here's my thing. It's like...
Just like El Sayaka didn't have malicious intentions.
Oh, shut your face! Shut your mouth, boy!
I think what we've learned today is Meso's brain is in the pants.
Wow!
It's like, because I'm thinking...
Come on.
I think there's a frame job here, because, there are only 4 people that knew about the bomb that was used to blow up the body, and the only one that could have put that key thing in Kirigiri's room was Barracuda.
Yeah.
So it
That's
depends
interesting.
on do we logically think she could have set all this up to where we are.
Well, if we want to like call Byakuya on his thing, we need to let it go so Kirigiri won't immediately be voted guilty, and then we can later like pin it on him if you think he's hiding something. Because if we pursue the lie, then that's just gonna shift it all onto her.
That's right.
I don't.
How confident are you that it was Byakuya that...
I'm not confident that it was Byakuya.
I'm
I think
not
this is a
confident either.
mastermind. I think this is a mastermind trap.
I'll be honest.
This whole thing just feels like very artificially constructed. And the only way we can catch the mastermind on that is if Kyoko stays alive. So,
You know what?
Shrug. What?
Let's let it go.
Alright. Godspeed, Eldrin.
I have to believe in Kirigiri. I don't feel good about this.
Don't regret.
There has to be something!
Oh my God, Mark.
Your decision doesn't make me feel good!
see.
I mean, your
I feel
reaction.
like we chose wrong. I think.
I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Bianca had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you
Ah,
guys the entire
shnikes.
time. I couldn't possibly have killed
That's what I was
anyone,
trying to tell you.
or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
But it was on a table, you moron.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't
Oh,
see
God.
any other option.
Oh,
The
no.
seesaw of blame. It just keeps bouncing.
Go wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? Hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial.
I mean, that I agree.
You all see it, don't you?
This whole thing is a manufactured scenario.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial. And
Yeah.
Kyoko even said it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be
Okay, time's
Excuse me? There's never been a time limit before.
You
Time's
want,
up.
mate?
Class trials all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
I meant we were getting close to something.
That is a new
Look at his
sprite.
face! His sprite!
New sprite.
There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then
Yeah, right.
it's time for
No!
okay.
What?
That means I think we were getting close because he shut us down. Oh god.
What?
Wait, what?
Let's
We
see what
did
happens.
that ending question mark. Oh well. We made our fate. Let's see what it is.
I'm going right back to that save point.
Guardians make their own fate.
Blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Chuckles, the freaking chuckle bus.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No, don't. No, do not play into this.
Gosh golly, Hope's Peak's falling.
What? What?
Oh my god! We gonna die!
Remember what you guys said earlier? What if the protagonist was the Blackened?
I said what if he actually killed somebody, but fair enough.
You think I'm the killer? These aren't voiced.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to that.
Sorry. It's all your fault.
Shut your face.
Everyone, you're
Oh,
wrong! You've got it all
The
wrong!
action knows
I
something's
didn't
wrong.
do it!
Good job, everyone!
Good job?
Yep.
Yeah! They got it right!
What? None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense! It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm going to end it the same way.
Thrills, chills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment!
Do we have to watch this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, no. Kirigiri.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
You demon.
Let's give it
What the?
Okay, got it.
It's punishment time!
I'm so confused. Is this bad
Wait.
ending or not? Time for the punishment! Oh god. What happened?
I really like this music.
The gears from the intro.
Gonna get crushed.
Yay!
Come on, Naegi,
We
break
actually
out of
get
there.
our first lesson at school.
Naegi, break out! Break out!
Break out!
No. No, 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 no. What? What?
What the?
Whoa! What? Whoa! What?
To even throw alter ego?
What?
Was this the right choice?
I don't know!
Look!
Ah!
Well, he's gonna freaking die anyway. Nice try, Chihiro, but you still screwed up. Something tells me that was the correct choice.
I don't know!
Huh? Huh? What is this? What's going on? Hey, what's that?
Oh yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this!
Neither do I!
Seems like you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What?
What's that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I've barely felt a thing! It was the pinch! An itch! The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto! Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never going to see him again! Flag! To waste away in a garbage stone pit! It's a way, in a way, that's even better! But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still going to bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world!
Uh-huh. Is he gone?
Hey, Kyokiri, what's the meaning of all this? You can't have outsmarted me again! Just what in the heck is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the Mastermind that's ensnared.
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
What the heck? Sudden Naegi. Read it, LJ.
No. What?
Read it.
Okay. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. Dang it. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend.
Hey, look at
when
that
you
emblem.
attend the school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do.
That emblem.
No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Yeah. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh! Oh.
Aha.
Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No.
Wait, it's the rocket ship.
This isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Chewie! Get us out of here! A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the little last bit of strength to do it.
How would you know that, you cretin?
So I can't give up now! For myself, and for the computer robot. And with all that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. I cannot. What is this bizarro world we live in?
Yeah, that was
also, you guys are liars. We never would have finished this in time. That's a rocket and a tank.
No, we would have finished the trial on the execution.
Yeah, you're funny.
We absolutely would have.
About what I'm seeing down here.
What, like we can stop after that?
Yeah, I mean, we would have had to have stopped, but we would have absolutely been able to finish it. You took way longer to get set up than you realized.
No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food. Ugh. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around a bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But it's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive! As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up! After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was take a nap. Oh my gosh. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. Finally. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left, after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Garhunch. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been?
Garbage?
No, they're rations. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched out my hand toward whatever it was.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash? Rude.
Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
Yes. Oh my god!
Gary, you got a problem.
Feels bad.
This place smells awful.
Gary?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected.
What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you.
I'm glad to hear that, Gary. Got a bit of garbage in your hair.
Nice.
She gave hit a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you.
Is it food and water? Yes, it is!
Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished.
Thank you! I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Without worrying whether or not it was gluten-free, It was in my mouth and making its way to my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going!
So you still haven't given up then?
Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at.
Please tell me what's going on.
What? Kirigiri, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
Why'd you sell me out?
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone.
Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything.
So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you.
This is correct. You did. You 100% did. Crook.
No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life.
Okay.
You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... I knew there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost.
Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do.
What?
I made up my mind to come to Hope Sticky Academy for one very important reason.
So what is it?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once.
Once?
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
We gotta learn. We better get the reveal.
Come on! Skip. Skip.
Skip over.
Come on.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school?
The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
Please be the ultimate blackened, please.
Oh my god.
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. Lag. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
Oh my god.
What would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Come on!
I was the ultimate drunk.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the Mastermind. They stole my memory.
I don't think either, lady, but... why would they want to do that? Ask the important questions, you idiot!
There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the Mastermind's goals.
So the Mastermind just stole them from you?
The same thing.
And it could also mean... somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school, and the Mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back.
Game, don't do this to me.
Come on!
That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the Mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the Mastermind is actually one of us.
Yo.
What?
It's true. Shut up, Aegi.
Don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility.
A very likely one.
But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
The Mastermind is one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me.
But... why me?
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's...
Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the Mastermind. It was just intuition, but...
I see. Your intuition was right, though. You could have been a psychic for all I knew. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Yeah. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Why did I see myself in third person?
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, it's nothing. You know, just you didn't bring any meat down here, so I only had like bread. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know?
Great, let's hurry it up!
It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
I have a bet to win!
Correct.
I know I never asked you for your help, for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Listen, Makoto, I just fell down a 50-foot drop. I'm a little disoriented right now.
You fall down a waterfall made of booze?
Listen, it was a very nice time.
Nice.
She was mourning your death.
You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Ultimate Blacken and not Ultimate Investigator? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
Oh god!
Come on!
My ability.
Everyone okay, do the drum roll! Freaking drum roll!
It's a lie! It's a lie! That can't be true! It can't be real!
Get dunked like an Oreo!
No! Come on! No!
Meta wins! The meta wins again!
No!
Wins!
No! There's still more to this! There has to be!
Nesso is like 5 for 5, LJ 0 for 0.
You got one thing right!
The meta!
No! No! There has to be something! Purple, Varg, tell me there's more!
There is more.
That's what you're asking.
There is more.
And the reason I came to Host Peak Academy...
I apologize, audio listeners.
Gosh!
There was someone I had to find in the school.
No!
Headphones.
No!
So...
Well... It was the headmaster of Hoax Peak.
I don't care anymore! I wish we'd been crushed!
You know, if you had convicted Kirigiri instead.
I should've!
Oh god.
I was like so curious to see how that would go, because like you literally could make her the Blackened.
Wow.
What? No!
Listen. You don't bet it.
Because he's my father.
My father.
What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Is he an alcoholic too? Kirigiri's dead. Is Hope's Peak's headmaster? And that explains when Alter Ego told us about how he thought the headmaster was involved. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make things perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding.
What?
I'm the ultimate detective, don't you fucking forget it.
Shut up!
I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him.
I'm the ultimate detective. I wear these gloves because I'm a detective. Get over it.
No! There has to be more! This isn't the end!
I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Then, what did you see in there?
So...
Broken hearts and dreams!
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there.
You mean the Mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
Is this some kind of map?
Indeed.
Of course it is, you dumb fuck. It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, alongside Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would...
My gosh.
would... More clues, so I had to check.
You're not the ultimate speaker!
Yeah. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
To detect the owner of the room.
Insert that one Konosuba pic. But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors.
So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean?
It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized. Whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You just need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get the chance soon enough.
Yay. And really ominous.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building.
Has to do with Makahiro Inksaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
Well, that's scummy. Everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
Mastermind.
What I can say for sure is that the Mastermind is likely directly involved. Just like Masa said about 2 seconds earlier.
Sure.
To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed? I would do it right now.
Indeed.
I stole a key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial.
It was...
The Mastermind knew they couldn't directly interfere.
You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Oh, his soul is crushed in a million pieces.
It's okay, LJ. There's other games for you to
Okay, LJ, it's alright. It's alright to be wrong.
Oh.
Never bet against the meta. He'll shoot you with a brute shot.
Have fun making the Grant Ward music video.
No! I have to hold out hope. There's more to this. There has to be.
Even if there is, you're still wrong, oh, compound.
No! No! It's not over until the fat lady sings, Meso!
Get corrupted. I will have your head. I swear to God. Anyway, the Mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that one rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use a class trial to do it.
Makes it sound like, yeah, the Mastermind themselves is bound by regulations.
Hey.
It's Barracuda.
Not fair.
There's one other thing I'd
Wait,
like
what?
to point out.
Hold on a second. Do you think the Mastermind is Byakuya?
I mean, what? Do you think it's tree hair?
I think it's Junko. We've
my
been over
gosh,
this.
Junko died!
No! He didn't freaking die.
You saw her corpse get impaled with spears!
That was so obviously like a red herring, well, to me at least.
Oh my god!
I haven't noticed much evidence. That's just my intuition.
Yeah, evidently.
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 There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim.
Yeah.
It could have been you, Makoto.
Yes, we've been over this.
Time to see that one screenshot we've seen a
No.
million times.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Here it comes.
No.
Here it comes. This has got to be a meme right at this point. I mean, come on.
I can hear them, you know.
My thoughts? Oh.
Footsteps of the god of death.
Shinigami? What?
I can hear the god of death as he moves.
What the freak?
That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this. Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. And as I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Oh my gosh.
I ran into your room.
My god,
What
man.
was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
Yeah, Kyoko, kick his ass. That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped then, but that led to whoever the masked assailant one, dead.
Nice.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the Mastermind, in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
So all this would mean that whoever killed Mikuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. That means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. But wait, doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because he couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed a class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction.
So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means the Mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more. Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out the Mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
Oh my god.
The other ultimate despair? Is it you?
There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead.
See? This is a precedent that people can be two things at once. Ultimate despair and ultimate soldier. I'm holding out hope!
Oh my god.
I'm holding it out!
But I don't think ultimate despair is just one person.
You are correct, LJ.
It's not!
About.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
If you remember, Leon said that earlier at the very start of the game, that you can be multiple.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Talking
Oh my
about
fucking god, he did, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Rion, you
God.
magnificent
He was
son
trying
of
to
a
become
gun!
the ultimate musician.
Rip Rion.
He should have killed Ibuki then.
Yeah, right.
What happened a year ago? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history?
Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair.
It would seem
That despicable group whose only purpose and
And there.
indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil, and that has forced us. They're the
Oh.
bad guys. That is ultimate despair.
Okay.
That is our real enemy.
Okay.
Boom!
We don't.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
Students remain.
LJ, how you doing?
I'm waiting till the end of the game, pal.
You do that. Deny the inevitable for as long as you want.
Listen,
It'll just make
when
it
the
even
game
sweeter.
ends, if in the end I'm still wrong, then fine, I will yield. But dang it, we are waiting until the very end!
Dang it, Rompa. Alright, let's end this part.
Fair enough. Thank you all so very much for watching. We will see you all
Ultimate
next time.
despair.
Woo!